is my best friend Christina, and today we have a video for you all about summer fashion hacks to help you beat the heat. If you are looking for some clothing hacks, we're gonna link another one that we did for you guys that has all different types of hacks. This one is really going to be helpful, especially to those of you who live in very hot climates like we do. So stay tuned, we've got some great suggestions for you.
So a great way to stay cool during the summer is to avoid tight clothing. So tight clothing really will stay close to the body, trapping in that heat, making you feel hotter. Instead, wear looser, flowier clothing. So this can be a looser top, it can be a flowier dress or a maxi skirt. These flowier, looser clothing items really will allow air to circulate underneath and to really help you just feel cooler during these hot summer months.
So this next tip is a little bit of science for you ladies, and that is light colors reflect light, dark colors absorb light. So if you are wearing dark colors in the summertime, you are really going to be attracting that sun and causing yourself to be hotter. However, if you reach for lighter colors, like those summer whites and brights, you're going to be able to keep cooler. So I know a lot of you ladies love black, but you may want to put away those black tops and dresses for the summertime if your goal is to stay cooler. This is really going to help you so that you don't have all of that sun just shining down on you, causing your skin to be so hot and sweaty. So reach for those summer whites. It's really going to make a difference.
So a great way to be able to stay cooler during the summer months is to avoid fabrics like rayon and polyester and instead to choose fabrics like cotton. So cotton is much more breathable. Oftentimes during the summer we look at a top or a dress and we say, oh gosh, I absolutely love that print, it's super pretty. But then when you look at the label you realize, oh, this is actually a polyester blend or something that's made of rayon. And unfortunately they just don't absorb the sweat, nor do they dry as quickly as cotton does. So it's definitely a factor that you want to consider, especially if you are going to be outside in the heat. Choosing a cotton clothing item will definitely keep you cooler than one that has rayon and polyester in it.
So our next tip for beating the heat in those warm summer months is to avoid clothing items that have embellishments such as sequins or beading. So if you think about some of those lovely summer tunics or even summer dresses, a lot of times they will have a lot of beading or sequins around the neckline. Those items are really going to trap the heat. They're going to push the fabric against your skin, creating you to sweat a lot and making you more uncomfortable in those hot summer months. So our tip is just avoid those altogether. If you want to add some interest to your outfit, do it with some pretty colors or fabrics and really avoid all of those extra embellishments that will just weigh you down and cause you to be more sweaty in the summertime.
So this next tip is one that Kelli and I use a lot, and that is wearing a crossbody bag during the summertime instead of a tote. Now don't get me wrong, you ladies know we love our totes. However, when Kelli and I are going to be outside, whether it is out in nature or at an amusement park, we absolutely are wearing a crossbody bag, and it's for several reasons. One of them being that the way that the style crossbody lays against our body, it really is the minimal amount of heat that's being trapped against our skin, which is right on our hip. However, when you're carrying a tote, it is really blocking all of that air from circulating right next to your body. And we all know we love to fill up our bags. So in a small little crossbody bag or handbag, you're just not going to be able to fit as much as if you would be carrying a large tote, which in essence would just make it hotter and heavier during the summer months. So yeah, just an easy hack to be able to stay cool.
So when you're thinking about beating the heat for the summertime, you may be only considering the clothing that's going on top and forgetting about what goes underneath. But the bra is very important, ladies. You really want to consider switching over from those very heavily padded bras to a very lightly lined bra or a bralette. this is really going to help you stay cooler because those thick, heavily padded bras are going to trap a lot of moisture in the chest area. They're really going to make you sweat. It's just added layers that you don't need. And a lot of us are just looking for a little bit of pushing up or a little bit of coverage, and you can really get the same thing from something that is very lightly lined. I'm going to link one of my personal favorites for you. It has a little bit of lining, it does a little bit of pushing up, and it's very flattering. However, it's also very lightweight and cool. Also, you may want to look at having something like a little bralette. These can also be really pretty for summer. You can get some of that lace detailing in there. They're just going to help you to stay cooler and avoid all of that sweating on top that we just don't want.
You ladies know that we love our white sneakers. However, if your ultimate goal is to beat the heat, then you really want to avoid any shoes that require you to wear socks or that cover your entire foot, like sneakers and loafers. Instead, choosing open-toed shoes like sandals or espadrille wedges really will help you to stay cool during the summertime. And you know that I'm not leading you astray, because if you're anything like me, then you have definitely been laying in bed, felt extremely hot, you've kicked off the covers off that one foot, and instantly you are much cooler. So the same thing absolutely applies during the summertime. Those open-toed shoes really will just help you to stay cooler and also help you to show off those cute little pedicures.
If you are looking to beat the heat in the summertime, one of the things that you're going to want to avoid is items that are lined. So think about those blazers, skirts, even dresses. A lot of times during the fall and winter months, we are purchasing things that have lining underneath them, or sometimes you're purchasing dresses or skirts with lining because you don't want them to be see-through, which of course makes a lot of sense. However, in the summer months, you really want to avoid having to wear that extra layer of lining. So look for skirts and dresses that just don't need to be lined. It's going to help to keep you a lot cooler because lining acts almost as another layer of clothing. And we all know that the last thing we need during the summertime is an extra layer of clothing.
A stylish way to beat the heat during the summertime is to wear a hat. So there are so many cute summer hats that you can wear that really will help to shade your face, your neck, and your shoulders from the sun. We will actually link our favorite one down in the description box below for you. Or if you're someone like myself who gets migraines from wearing hats, then you can also just use an umbrella. I always carry one in my tote just in case I am out and about and I am exposing myself to the sun. It really does provide the ultimate coverage from the sun's rays, really keeping you cool during the summer months.
Well, we have covered everything from your undergarments, your clothing items, your shoes, even your hat. And the last thing that we wanted to mention was your jewelry. So jewelry can really play a part in making you feel very hot in the summertime. So if you are wearing some heavy jewelry, those bold statement necklaces, big chandelier earrings, maybe even a large cuff bracelet, these kind of items, although they can be very stylish, can also cause you to be very hot. They trap moisture against the skin and they just create a lot of heat against your body, making you feel more uncomfortable in those hot summer months. So instead, we definitely recommend sticking with some minimal jewelry like the pieces that you are seeing us wear right now. Not only are they going to be very on trend, but they're actually going to help you feel much cooler in those hot summer months.
Okay, ladies, so hopefully this will help you to stay cool during the summertime. If you are new to our channel, definitely consider subscribing if you enjoy content with fashion on hauls, lookbooks, tips and tricks. We come out with 2 videos every week on Sundays and Thursdays. So we hope you have a great week and we will see you guys next time. Bye!